Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
60 bison, 60 bison. Cougar 19, Warrior 17. Go.
Penix working from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. And it's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Let's go. Cougar 19, 19 Lions.
3rd down, it's Penix. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Giants get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Hey, check that, street. Here we go. Ready.
Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
It's Scannable on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down now. Here's Starks. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man. It's Drake London. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Falcon first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, Robinson. A there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They give right side. It's Scattergood. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Picked up at the 38. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go now.
To the air with Penix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Robinson on the inside give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Penix on 3rd down. This gets the 1st and more. It's inside the 10. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Drake London with the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd and 21.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
On the set.
Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
14-yard gain.
The Giants are set to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready, go. 70.
Penix here from the gun. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to bring this down to their 35. This play goes for 36. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's going to have this one down to the 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Complete out to the right. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and he gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up, 1st and 10. Going play action with Darts. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Scatterboo. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop them either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes and their want-to run it right down their throat.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Throwing for the pistol. Penix escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Giants into the nickel. 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Going on first down. It starts. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Falcons might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Penix on first down. This is a heater going deep. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Giants get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
That one's cut along the left sideline. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They're going play action. Finding Johnson once more. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go.
Dart going to throw again. Pulled in by his back. Scattergood. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He has room past the 25. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. 70, 10 to 1.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Trap 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
They give it to him up the middle. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Well, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
And downfield, and he finds London. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's a fake, direct snap to the up man. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the 1st down.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burn them with a surprise play.
Penix now on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Falcon 1st down.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Penix on 3rd down. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they retain possession, so that's a positive, but that's the end of it, Brock. They lost yardage on that fumble. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Hui Koo after the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Scatterboo now from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. Type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Darts looking to throw. Screen here for Scatterboo. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cougar 19.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Even if it doesn't get the first down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and they netted a solid gain.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Darts out of the shotgun. Throws caught, and he has the New York touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Giants 27, Falcons 13.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Fits it through the middle. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running with Scannaboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scannaboo. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Going right back to Scannaboo. Cuts right. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Scannaboo. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants go up by 12 in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And this is Cobb, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
On 1st down, here's Penix. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Penix working from the gun. Brought in right side. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st. Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, check that.
Running Scatterable here on the ground. And he has the Giants first down. And it's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
26-yard line.
Drawing up the design keeper. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference.